Oh, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back. Welcome back to another reaction video. Today, right now, we are checking out Jessie Reyez. No one's in the room. Jessie Reyez, she been around for a hot second. She got co-signed by Eminem. Co-signed being like, you know, got the okay. They're not on the same label. He hasn't signed her, but he's been on like a few songs with her and vice versa. So that's how she got on my radar. But I listened to her last album. I can't remember if this song's on it. This might be a new one. But I definitely love the last album. That whole album was great. I thought I saw a tease or something that Eminem was gonna be on this song, but I'm not sure. And I haven't heard anything about it since, and I haven't seen any videos. This came out like last Friday. I haven't seen anybody talking about it. So Eminem's probably not on it, but it doesn't make it not worth listening to. So gonna just dive into this Jessie Reyez. This girl can sing her ass off, very distinct voice. So very excited, very, very, very excited. Let's go. Dang, and then just like, she reminds me of Amy Winehouse. Like if Amy Winehouse came out today as like maybe like a 19, 18, 20-year-old, this is what she would sound like. Cause this shit is Jessie Reyez's music is like super, it's bluesy and jazzy, but with hip hop mixed in. And that's exactly why I liked Amy Winehouse. Cause she would do like that cabaret, the right word? I'm not sure. But like that smoky kind of jazz bar feel, like it's a girl in a gown in front of a piano singing to a bunch of mobster kind of shit, you know? So Jessie Reyez definitely gives me that vibe. And her hair. Amy Winehouse always had her hair like a little bit high. Jessie got that same shit too. So yeah.
I'd go to church every Sunday, but teenage love still took my virgin skin. And the night after my first time I cried, 'cause I thought heaven wouldn't let me in.
Damn, that's dark, but that's real, right? Like if you grew up religious, but your body was telling you something else, and then like you got those two worlds fighting against each other. That'll fuck up a kid. That's enough to like cause like trauma, you know? So like be careful how you guys navigate that.
Meanwhile, the priest has got a boyfriend, and lots of teachers smoke weed after school. When you're young, they try to keep you in the cages, but most of them don't follow their own rules.
Facts. You got people berating you and telling you how to live and what to do, but then behind your back they're doing the exact same stuff. And on one hand, it's very hypocritical and very confusing for somebody growing up. Like, is this thing actually bad? It can't be if you're doing it too. But on the other hand, it's like sometimes it's not bad per se, but if you could avoid doing it, you'd be better off. Like if you did do it, you'd be fine, but if you could avoid doing it, you'd probably be better for it. But it shouldn't be like put upon you like you're gonna be some shit person or you're gonna go to hell or whatever the case may be. No. And that's, again, that goes back to what I literally just said. Like, you got stuff fucking with your head like that. That's not cool. It's like brainwashing and manipulating and like got people's fingers in your head. Like it's too much. It's too much. It's crazy that she's singing about that.
Your whole life just after school. When you're young, they try to keep you in the cages, but most of them don't follow their own rules. Spend your whole life being graded, being told you're not enough, being told go find the one and sit and wait for death to come, but I don't. I need to talk to God. There's things I just don't understand. Like who am I when no one's in the room?
Wow. This song is deep. Who am I when no one's in the room? Wow, real talk. I've thought about this before. Because we all do this. Like, we've all heard of code switching and we all heard of people pleasers and stuff like that. When we're in front of people, some people reflect back what they think people want to see. And some people do that so much that when they're alone, they don't know who they are. Or also when they're like, same thing happens, but when they're alone, they're a totally different person. They're not that person that they show to everybody because they're trying to please them. They're someone totally different. And then there's like a fear almost of letting people see that person because it's not the person that you've molded yourself to be in front of them. And that is so relatable. I think everybody goes through that. I don't think there's any person who isn't putting on to some extent, you know? But it's like the level of fakeness you have to put on to survive. Or else sometimes it'll drive you crazy to not be accepted. But on the other hand, it drives you crazy just trying to be accepted. And then also flips, like the third flip side, you got people who are just 100% themselves everywhere and they don't give a fuck what people think. And that's like I would say that's goals. But sometimes even that's a bad thing, because what if you're so yourself that no one can relate to you, and then that isolates you even more? Like, people are fucking complicated, man. People are so complicated.
Does the voice in my head that talks me off the ledge belong to me, or does it come from the clouds? Who am I when no one's in the room?
I gotta like, this is not even a rap song, but I gotta stop it like it's a rap song. Like, every bar, everything she's saying are damn near bars. Is the voice coming from me or is it coming from the clouds? And it's like, depending on how you've grown up, people will frame your thoughts in one way or the other. If you grow up, because the video is like showing religious content, I'm gonna go off of that. But like, if you grow up religious, people will frame it as though those thoughts come from outside of you. But if you don't grow up religious, then you choose, for the most part, you choose to believe where those voices are coming from. Do you just accept that they're your own? Do you question where they come from? Or do you like seek something out to tell you where those voices are coming from? Like, is your conscience your conscience, or is your conscience something outside talking to you? Jesus, man. And she's singing. And she is singing. Come on.
Go to school and get a good job, just to work your life away and pay your debts. And even those who live their dreams out cry, cause all that glitters ain't what you expect.
Every single line. Like, I'm never gonna get through this song. Jesus. Hold on.
Life away and pay your debts. A good job. Go to school and get a good job, just to work your life away and pay your debts.
Go to school and get a good job just to work your life away and pay your debts. Like, at one point I changed schools and I wasn't gonna start back school again, and I was like, what's the point of going into all this debt for this degree when I could learn this stuff online, and so on and so forth. And I had people telling me, like, everybody goes through that. Like, what makes you so special? Everybody has to do it. Everybody's in debt. Just do it to get your degree so you could get a good job. But it's like a vicious cycle. It's like a snake eating its own tail. Like, I have to get a good job to pay off the debts that I got from getting this degree that I got in order to get a good job. And it feels like it shouldn't be that way. And then she goes on to say, but then those who get to live their dream still cry because they realize that it's not everything it was cracked up to be. And I assume that's something that probably pertains specifically to like celebrities who like can't do normal people shit anymore, or without like, you know, they just can't do normal people shit anymore. People gotta shop for them. They gotta like wear certain clothes when they go out in public. If they do just try to just go out, got all these freaking people harassing them. Like, you gave up being a regular person for your dream. Playlist.
Just to work your life away and pay your debts. And even those who live their dreams out cry, cause all that glitters ain't what you expect. Sometimes I don't wanna sing no more. Slit my throat and take my music back from evil men. They could put my body in the ocean, so I could die wearing a smile and maybe find peace again. Spend my
Wow. I've never got how artists will just like shit on their management and their labels on a song, and then the label goes and puts out that song. I guess in their eyes it's like, say what the fuck you want, I'm still taking my cut. But that's exactly probably what she's talking about. She's like, I want to take my song, slit my throat, and take my voice back from evil men. I'm loving this song, guys. Like, you don't even know.
My whole life being evil men. This ain't what you expect. Sometimes I don't wanna sing no more. Slit my throat and take my music back from evil men. They could put my body in the ocean, so I could die wearing a smile and maybe find peace again. Spent my whole life being graded, being told I'm not enough, being told go find the one and sit and wait for death to come, but I don't want. I need to talk to God. Things I just don't understand. Like, who am I when no one's in the room? Who am I when no one's in the room? Does the voice in my head that talks me off the ledge belong to me, or does it come from the clouds? Who am I when no one's in the room? Vices only pacify for the moment. Vices that they made to hold our pain.
I gotta go back. She's singing too high. I'm not catching what she's saying.
Vices in the room. Vices only pacify for the moment.
So I think she said vices only pacify for the moment. So like your drugs, your alcohol, sex even, like they make you feel better right now, but in the long run it's not going to cure or help anything. It's just facts.
Vices that they made to hold our pain. Vices only pacify for the moment. Vices that they made to hold our pain. Spend your whole life being graded, being told you're not enough, being told go find the one and sit and wait for death to come, but I don't want. I need to talk to God. There's things I just don't understand. Like, who am I when no one's in the room? Who am I when no one's in the room? Does the voice in my head that talks me off the ledge belong to me, or does it come from the clouds? Who am I when no one's in the room? Who am I when no one's in the room?
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna say this right now. Why doesn't Jessie Reyez get as much shine or recognition as Billie Eilish? Because as far as I can tell, They're both great songwriters. So what's going on there? And I would put them together because they're young artists that are doing, that can do, and normally, and like sometimes will put out music that's like way above like just a maturity level, like that Billie Eilish song My Future. That's a crazy refreshing song to hear from somebody that young. Like, I ain't singing about no dudes, I'm not singing about nothing that typically goes on. I'm worried about my future. I'm looking out for that. I'm excited for that. So I think that's dope. And then you got this right here. This is like, it's a shame because I know no one's gonna talk about this song. Not in like a major pop culture, like, and you know, like on a big level, like Billie Eilish. I'm wondering, like, Jessie Reyez has been out for a minute. She had that song Imported with Black. I think that was like the only song I've heard from her on the radio. She's had the song with Eminem, but that's the Eminem cosign. The 2 songs. She had 2 songs on Eminem's album. Then she had a song with him on her album. And those got attention obviously because of the association. But you listen to that whole album got got songs like this. And no one's talking about them. And that's not okay, because this song is great. Like, it's not pop, so it's not like, you know, I understand why it wouldn't go on the radio. I get that, because the subject matter and everything. But I'm talking just attention, at least from the internet, you know? I don't know how many views this has. Let me see. Oh, that's criminal. That is insane. So it was on the album, but I guess I didn't hear it, and it looks like Before Love Came to Kill Us Plus. That's like, I wonder if that's a deluxe version, because I don't remember there being a plus on it. Jesus, man. I'm really curious about like her standing in pop culture as of right now, because something's not right. Something's not fair here. Like, she should be on Billie Eilish's recognition level, and unless it's just me, I don't think she is. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below, and what other Jessie Reyez songs I should do next. I think I'm gonna do more Jessie Reyez songs. I'm gonna make a point of doing that. Yep. If you like this video, like this video. If you disliked it, like this video. Let me do it right. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, share, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.